What's up YouTube, Jeff back from Sammy Guru here. Today I have a very exciting Samsung video for you guys, and today we're going to get into a leaked set of APKs. The new reminders and calendar app for One UI 8.0 have arrived. I'm going to show you guys the old reminder app, the new reminder app, the old calendar app, and the new calendar app. Reminder in particular got some massive changes in this brand new version. We actually wrote about it over on the website. I'll go through the article a little bit as well, and then show you guys some visual changes here as I am running One UI 8.0 on my testing device. Before we get into that though, I do want to show you guys a brand new product that I got sent out from blason. This is their brand new MagSafe magnetic wallet. You guys can see there the blason branding right there. You got that nice magnetic ring on there. And then this also comes with an optional, you've got a money clip, which you can stick right there on the back of this very simply and use it as a standalone wallet with a money clip. So I'll show you guys really quickly how this works if you want to use the wallet and some of the features, and we'll also take a look at the product page. So first of all, if you have an S25 Ultra, of course, you know you have to have a case that has MagSafe. blason sells a bunch of them. If you have a case that supports MagSafe magnetic attachment accessories, you can do that right there. This right here lifts up on the bottom. It secures your cards here right at the bottom, but this also acts as a stand, so you can use it in portrait. But if you rotate it, you can rotate this, you can also utilize it very simply as a landscape stand as well. So you can use this in both orientations. It's really, really clever the way they've done this with the stand. It's not too heavy, and it does hold up to 6 cards. I've been carrying it with around 3, which I found to be my preference, but the stand is incredibly sturdy. Now, it also gives you RFID protection, so it protects you from getting any of your credit card information stolen, things like that. Super durable too. This stand, it's just got a nice build to it, build quality. Now, of course, you may be wondering, what if I don't want to have a case, or what if I don't have a case with MagSafe, I don't want to buy one? Well, they've got you covered there too. Circular magnetic adhesive pad. You can just slap this right there on your phone, just apply that to the back of your Galaxy S25 device if you're not a case person, and then you'll be able to utilize this and just attach it there as well. But like I said, blason has a lot of cases that you can get that enable MagSafe magnetic attachments with the S25 series. You get a little documentation in there, things like that. So not only do you get the wallet in MagSafe form here with multiple viewing angles on the stand, you also get this clip, which can turn this into a standalone wallet as well. Now, if you guys are interested, this is the product page. Let me just go over to their website and show you. Right here, there's 2 different versions. You can buy it with the clip or without. You can see on their website $34.99. I'm sure they have an Amazon page as well. I'll drop all that below with any relevant discounts they give me. You got various colors. You guys can see different colors there: green, black, gold, silver. Various ones with various highlights. Built-in RFID, like I said, up to 6 total cards for accessibility. This thing's very rugged. Not gonna have any problems if you drop it. The cards are in there, very secure. I've been a huge fan of it. Also doubles as a stand. If you guys want to check it out, I'll drop the link in the pinned comment description. You guys can pick one up, as well as any relevant discount codes. Definitely appreciate blason for sending one of these out to check out with my S25 Ultra. All right, so now let's go ahead and take a look at the reminders app and the changes that have occurred. So on the left here, I have One UI 7, and on the right here, I have One UI 8. You guys will see right out of the gate on the main homepage, you've got a massive change with all these various tiles: today, scheduled, important, place, no alert, completed, my reminders, orange, and new categories. You can see that. And then you can see here, you just have the past reminders. If you scroll down, you'll see all these other past reminders here as well. And you'll see the other ones with no alert at the very bottom. Kind of like how over here, those are already hidden in the completed section. But below that, you actually get some additional information where you don't have over here. You've got these suggestions, kind of like in modes and routines, where it gives you suggestions of reminders you could have, like workout schedule, time, monthly payment reminder every month on a certain day, pickup reminder to pick something up when you're leaving your house or going to the office, reminder for when you get home, grocery list, all these various things. So like you can have like a checklist, and you can edit that template once you choose it, and then set the reminder very simply. I really love having all of these different categories at the top. It cleans it up so that you don't really have to, pull out this hamburger menu, which always clutters things up. You can see that's gone now. Down here under add reminder, you also now have the microphone icon very simply right there. You see here, if you did the plus over here, of course, you would then be able to add it. But over here, now you just do plus and plus. You see there's completely like a new UI for doing the reminder as well. You've got some new options as well for the reminder. Everything's been condensed a little bit You've got this where you can add this to different categories, things like that. Microsoft To Do integration. You've got your camera as well right there. You've got, let's go in here and allow location really quickly. And then I guess that will allow me to bring that into this category, my location. You've got integration with calendar. And then of course over here, you can add individual items for the checklist. So a lot of this stuff over here that existed before has been seamlessly integrated into a smaller menu that's a little more compact. You can still do all the same stuff, but you can also kind of change, how your reminder looks directly from these individual tiles. It's a massive UI overhaul. Pretty much everything that you had before over here on the left is still there, just in a slightly different way, and I would say a cleaner looking menu. Still got the search functionality. If you go to search, there's really nothing changed here. Search settings, search settings. If we go into search settings, it's just show recent searches. There's not a whole lot new in that particular instance. The alert time sort here is not really there. Although if you go into the 3 dots menu, you now have sync, select, sort by, manage categories, trash, and settings. Here you have edit, view, hide completed reminders, pin important to top, edit category, and all categories. Because they cleaned it up with all these various tiles, a lot of these aren't really needed anymore, which, some of this stuff over here obviously had been incorporated into the settings in the past. So if you go into settings, like I said, you can now see what's different here. You've got Microsoft To Do, preset times, preset places, alert types. You can see the different types you have here. You've got alert backgrounds. You can see here there's a change though on the actual alert screen. You see they've added blur to these little dialogues. They made them perhaps a little bit slightly different shape. They added some gradient blur to this. So overall, they cleaned this up a little bit. I don't really see any new colors here. The colors all look about the same. You can choose a custom alert background still. Dismiss alert from all devices. But then over here, under reminder settings, we have this new option, share reminder notifications. Get notified when someone else adds or completes a reminder. Show reminder apps on the home screen. Pin import reminders to top. This is something that was in that menu before that doesn't exist on One UI 8, so you can turn that on. You can choose your default category. Remove conditions from titles, something I always like to do. Trash, delete completed reminders. You can see here if you turn this on, just like over here, you've got the same options. Shared reminders over here, you see have been moved. They're down here, whereas over here you've got that. Shared reminders are in a separate setting here on One UI 7. Customization service, all of that there. And you guys can see the different versions. This is 12.7.00.22. So some pretty substantial changes to the reminder UI, not only the home screen, the organization, but the screen for creating it. You've got the mic there to do add voice reminder there. The whole thing has been completely revamped, including the alert screen, which we saw as well. Now, in addition to this, because of course Reminder does integrate with Calendar quite a bit, if you go into the Calendar application on both sides, you'll notice over here, you can see that it's very similar, though the colors of these banners have been slightly modified. The layout is a little bit different. And if you go over here, you'll see in the settings, if we go to the settings and go here and scroll down, you'll see that this little orange dot doesn't really reveal what's new like it normally does. Usually it will tell you exactly what's new. There really isn't a ton new in the settings. What is new though, if you try to add a calendar event, you've now got this card style, whereas it didn't really have this obvious card style before. You can see they made it more obvious. It's a little more obvious on dark mode as well. You can also choose between event and reminder directly with inside calendar, which you could not do before either. And then they've also changed this, like if you have an individual calendar event, so you could easily go into this event over there and over here, and then you'll be able to see right here that you've got a little bit of a card design as well. They just slightly changed the way this looks when you actually look at an event on the calendar. So when you go to add something over here, add something there, again, you can see the change in that calendar event and how it looks with the UI. So Samsung's making some nice changes to calendar and reminder in One UI 8.0. These probably will roll out after One UI 8.0 stable comes out. Usually there's a chance to update a lot of applications for the new UI, but right now we do have the leaked APKs. I can try to put some links below if I have ones. Of course, since they're leaked, they're not always going to, those links may eventually expire. But I'll have them below if you want to try them. They seem pretty stable so far. So definitely check the link in the pinned comment description below if you guys are interested in that. Again, huge shout out to my friends at iBlason. I want to thank them for sending out the wallet and the money clip holder together. This is quite a combo. Again, you get not only a magnetic wallet for your phone, but also you've got a standalone wallet and money clip with an integrated stand and RFID protection. Fantastic combo. Check out the link in the pinned comment description for links to purchase, and also any discount codes they provide me with will be there as well. Appreciate you guys checking out the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.